Hi, this is Jennifer. I own WebSpark Media, and this is our inaugural podcast for Fuck the Underdog. The words won't let me read them. So let me introduce myself. I am the owner of WebSpark Media. I've owned the company for about 7 years at this point. It's a digital advertising agency that's evolved from being a one-man show, me, into having approximately 31 employees at this point. So I'm responsible for 31 people's livelihood and making sure they feed and take care of their families. That's a huge responsibility, but I'm pretty okay with it. This is probably the 5th business that I've owned in my career. So let's go ahead and go through my quick and hard and dirty resume. I started in advertising about 28 years ago. I worked at TV, radio, newspaper. I worked in cable, pretty much every medium you can think of. I owned a magazine called Patient in Charge. It was distributed in Michigan to waiting rooms of doctors' offices. It was supported by advertising. I subsequently sold that magazine, moved into mobile app downloads, like on your phone. Worked with some pretty cool companies when I was doing that, like EA Games, Gree Games, Chase Bank for their inaugural mobile app, including the user experience as well as the strategy to attract users. I worked with EA Games to help them invent in-app purchase for games like The Simpsons. And I've worked with Domino's Pizza for their inaugural ability to order pizza on an app. Worked with Walgreens. I worked with Shopzilla, eBay, so on and so forth. So I have a ton of experience working with larger companies, Group M, Zacis Media, which are gigantic media agencies. I moved from that career into owning my very own ad network. That's sort of like Google, but not Google. It's the anti-Google. It's the same thing, search marketing, but all publishers that are not Google. So owned that for quite some time, ended up selling it at its peak. And then 7 years ago, I started this agency. So what exactly is my mission in life? I really want to help small businesses accomplish more. And so with that, ton of experience that I bring to the table, I'm able to use and adapt those strategies that I learned working with some other larger companies and bring them down to the smaller level so we can really affect change with a smaller to mid-sized business. Some of my great successes in life have not been something cool I did with Chase Bank, although it's of note. Some of the biggest successes I have been seeing the smile on an owner's face when their business didn't go under during a hard time, or helping somebody go from being a solopreneur into a growing, thriving business, saving them from sudden doom at times, although I don't prefer to be in that situation, and helping them grow and expand and really affect change with their business. And so my proudest moments really are helping the underdog, as you will. So oddly enough, the podcast is called Fuck the Underdog, which, we'll get to that. Who am I as a person? I'm loyal. I'm a great friend. I'm driven. I've achieved more than most people do in their entire lives already at this point. I'm a good daughter, a good sister. The people around me, I'm a leader. And if you ask the people that are in my circle, one of my strongest traits is the ability to fix things. They call me the fixer of things in my office. I love to Rubik's Cube problems and really solve them in creative fashions. On top of that, I have ADHD, so you'll see me skitter all over the place, get distracted. You'll see a dog run through the screen, all kinds of amazing fun stuff as we get to know each other. And I really get to express to you the who, the what, the when, the where, the why, and the how. At this time, just get to know me. I'm Jen. I'm a beautiful unicorn, as they say. Owner of businesses, entrepreneur since I can remember. And including when I was 7 or 8, when I owned the store that I made my siblings shop at. So I've always been meant to be this. And now I'm just willing to talk to the world about my experience, where it came from, how I got here, and some really great marketing knowledge just for funsies. Thank you so much for listening, and have a wonderful day. And I can't wait to do this more.